Hello, I am IceBeast and welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. We totally fucked up a battle over here. That sucked. But we also took Amicia and Ancyra. I'd like to take Iconium. That is probably next on my overall agenda of places to strike. Let's see what there is here. Not a big army. I could probably take it with the army inside right now, but then I risk this army of 8 dudes coming and trying to take side. Side would only provide a defense of a militia, a pikeman, and some slingers. Not really the defense I'm looking for. I guess I would also get another 2 units of raiding javelin men. This costs me food in exchange for public order. This costs me public order in exchange for food. Together, it's -3 food plus 1 public order and -2 public order plus 3 food. So in the net, I get -1 public order for both these buildings. I also get some more wealth and I get some more commerce. Both of those things are interesting to conjecture about. Let's see what kind of army I have here. So this is just a standard pike hoplite army. Interesting. This is an army that does need to be upgraded. But there's nothing here I can currently upgrade with. This would give me Squalor. What could I possibly convert this into? I might want to just demolish this. I don't know. I don't have, Iconium would give me some better control over what's going on. I really got to think about, do I want to try to rush up to Iconium there? I also got lots of money. Hey, what do we got here? This is a good army, relatively good army. This is also a relatively good army. What I want to do is disband all the mercenaries we have in this army. Totally forgot I had some mercenaries in this army. You guys can apparently be upgraded. So yeah, we'll upgrade you. Cool. And then apparently we cannot recruit anybody in Singindin right now. Oh, and we do need to build stuff here or we will get a Squalor. So, let's see, you are building an amphitheater. Both of those will cost me a little bit of food. I think I'm going to go with the subterranean aqueducts. Here, I'm going to convert you. I don't really want any of these. So yeah, I think I don't really need the... I don't really want any of these, so I'm going to decommission you. Yeah, I think I do want a muster field up here. Alright, that will allow me to at least upgrade that army a little bit. This army, this is a pretty decent army itself as well. Let's upgrade you. No, cancel. I don't want to disband you. I want to upgrade you. Cool. And then I can get here. I think I want to get one more unit of hoplite. No, I think I want to get one more unit of cavalry. Yes, we'll get one more unit of citizen cavalry, and I'd like to get at some point a ballista here. This will cost me food. This will gain me food in exchange for public order. This is your standard food problem. So this is 1 food for multiple public orders. I'm just looking at what I get here. 1 food for multiple public order there, I saw. The public order in Epidemos and Delminium is pretty high. It doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon. This would cost me 4 food. Interesting. What I need are some food buildings. before I'm ready to upgrade these. These is going to give me public order. You're going to gain public order, though, so let's do that. And I think I am going to move against Iconium. So yeah, I think I'm going to move against Iconium. Wait, which of these? So you're Garrison Army, which is mob, slingers, some archers. So this is actually surprisingly decent Garrison Army. I don't think this is worth a battle, in my opinion, so I'm just going to auto-resolve this. If you guys don't like that I auto-resolve some stuff, please tell me. I can always stop doing that. I just don't think the crappy little battle like this is really worth it. I know I fought a couple of them in the last episode. Part of it was for entertainment. So you gained a military tradition. I'd like to try to get you back to the south. What did that do me food-wise? Not a whole lot. We can upgrade all of these horse to higher quality horse, which I think is cool. You gained a military tradition, like I said, so let's take care of that. So we can give you defenses prior to battle, dread ambushers, enable medium siege equipment, more shots per siege weapon, 3% damage by all missile units. Let's go with the stalwart defenders, and then you can get, oh, you need to get a person. Oh, let's get reduce corruption faction-wide. Seems real good. Let's get a warrior this time. Cool. And then the question is what's going on in Trapezos? I can move towards Trapezos. We took Iconium, by the way. What's going on in Iconium? Iconium does allow the recruitment of at least some dudes, costing me a little bit of food, but then I get the Temple of Poseidon, which gives me food. Interesting. I can't build a Temple of Poseidon over here. This is Temple of Hephaestus. This is just consecrated grounds. Where's the Temple of Poseidon? Shrine of Poseidon. Yeah, this is a good one. Public order and food. Let's get that Shrine of Poseidon going. And then I think I will... Can you get to Trapezos here? I think you can. Very interesting. I think this is again a good battle to auto-resolve, but you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get to fight any more battles on this episode. So maybe I will fight this one out rather than the other one. It's not very much different. The defending, I mean, we have a crappy garrison army. We have crappy reinforcements. This is, I mean, there's no reason to fight this battle. I mean, what I would do to win this battle is have my cavalry hit the guys as they come off the boat, and have my main army crush the garrison army. So let's just auto-resolve this one as well. They have to have a real army somewhere, and we are moving in the direction towards their capital, right? Their only remaining territory, I believe, is Phasis, and they don't have an army there either, which is incredibly interesting. And these guys took it right on the chest. All right, let's get siege experts. Do I want that, or do I want artillery experts? Yeah, let's get siege experts. It's kind of fun. Otherwise, I guess we're done with this turn. We have left side a little defenseless, so if a battle is going to play out there, that's where we're going to play it out, obviously. I realize that's a tautology, but let's upgrade all this cavalry. What do I want to put in this army? This army has thorax pikemen as well as general, as well as some regular pikemen. What would be good to round this army out? I think maybe one more unit of cavalry, actually. So what do I have here? Citizen cavalry, citizen cavalry, and Tarentine cavalry. I think Thessalonian cavalry would not be a bad thing to get into here, but I think I will just throw on some citizen cavalry for now. It's cheap. It's pretty effective. And then we got to figure out who we're going to go to war with next. We are moving slowly towards Rome, whom has totally recovered from their near defeat. which is kind of mind-boggling, but yeah, we are doing pretty good. Persia, by the way, appears to have totally obliterated, and wow, Egypt is all the way up here. Persia appears to have totally obliterated Cappadocia that was over here, which gives more large world powers sort of next to each other. Speaking of which, can I, let's diplomacy real quick. Persia, negotiate.
Come, my friend.
There's no, like, I wish there was trade.
And so serve our peoples.
I wish there was, like, you know, exchange map information. I think I did this already, but if I go through the tech, right, there's no, like, enables the exchange of map information. Where did I get that? Field surgery, which allows me to get this. All right, interesting. Yeah, I was just curious if there was anything that allowed Temple of Hephaestus upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything that allows the exchange of map information. I'm assuming it's not an economy. I'm also assuming it's not a military tech. Anyway, let's end this turn. This has been a really long turn, guys. I apologize. It took a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. Iadair might be a really good target for us to hit. Oh, they looped around to engage us. This is really interesting. They have a superior military force than us, for sure. We have some forces here. I'm gonna fight this out. I don't know if I can win this, but I think I have a chance. I have to sneeze though, so that's a good time. Alright guys, I have arrayed my force with my strongest guys here. Actually, I'm going to rearrange this a little bit just to get my only unit of pike in the front here. Come on. Come on. Can you guys stop sucking and get like in here in a useful manner? Alright, whatever. You guys are in. You are already in hoplite formation. There we go, much better. Alright, so I only have horses defending this other flank. I got these guys, and hopefully they bring their army in the front, but because I don't have any other way to do anything. The fact that they have these horse archers does suck, but I'm going to try to use my slingers to hit that. The AI is splitting forces up, which does suggest that they're going to try to flank somewhat. But, I mean, these are their main two lines, and they have two crappy units of cavalry, which we probably can break with our crappy units of cavalry. The main problem is that it can only really defend one approach. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's just speed this up, because this is otherwise ridiculous. It will take like 30 years for these troops to arrive. So they did send one unit of hillmen around to flank me. I don't have much I can do about that at the moment. I guess what I can do is take one unit of spears and move them there, and then add a little small gap to my line. Guess that's my main play here. You got horse archers coming in. This is fine. This will allow me to use my slingers against their horse archers, which in general is what I'd like to do. I'm going to pull my own cavalry out to here. So yeah, we want our slingers to shoot at these guys. I don't really care what happens to my mob. Our slingers should be able to devastate these guys. Enemy cavalry charge directly into my into these guys. Enemy cavalry charge directly into these guys. I mean, it's cavalry against
Our general is under attack.
Infantry. I do need to loop around and get to these guys, but yeah, this is gonna go poorly unless we can get some type of advantage here. Hope you guys are still hitting these guys. Yeah, you get in there and engage them right away. Who's wavering? Oh, slingers are wavering. That's not good. Unfortunately, these horse archers are pretty decent. Okay, they're riding away,
Our men flee the
which
field
is
of battle.
fine.
This is a shameful display.
Why are you not engaging? Oh, okay, actually, we need you to fill in the hole here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this for sure. Why are you walking? Yeah, we're gonna lose this city. This is fine. It just means I bring the forces up from, I bring my forces up from other locales, and that will be fine. Enemy peltasts. See if we can break these peltasts.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Or do as much damage as we possibly can. But otherwise, let's go to speed 4. There's no real reason to maintain this battle. We did kill about 100, or 100 guys died. Which leaves them with a relatively weaker force than they even had before. I'm not happy about what happened in this engagement, because it means I do have to bring this army back. But I'm not surprised that I was unable to hold that. There may have been a better location to attempt to hold. Okay, so they didn't go after side, which means I can bring the army down from Iconium to hold side. Military development gives me better military research. Right now I'm doing civil research, so let's do better civil research. This army should be able to return, and it can. Beautiful. This army will fall back as planned. Allowing this army to move up to Sinope, which is also awesome. My garrison army was destroyed. My settlement was lost. Quartermaster report. Trait gained. Apparently he's foul-mouthed. Some good stuff got constructed. God, we make a butt ton of money. Cappadocia has been destroyed. And we no longer fully control this area, which is too bad. We run into, of course, the same basic issue, which is when we abandon Trapezos, there will be only a minor crappy garrison that is not at full strength, and there is a fleet here that will probably try to retake the city. And similarly with these guys. Don't really feel like I have a ton of options, however, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to build you to get more public order. I have this army defending there. I'd actually like you guys to get into a different sea region. So I can actually get some real boats constructed. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you up to the north. I really wish I had not fucked up down there, but that is what this game is about. Alright, let's retake Amasia. Yeah, they have a crappy garrison. Should I fight this out? Let's fight it out. It will give us another battle for this episode. This should be a relatively straightforward engagement. Again, we'll be basically making the same basic play that the AI just made. They recovered decently, decent number of forces in their engagement though, but... Alright, let me set up and we'll be ready. Alright guys, I have set up into 4 little blobs, ready to move against the city. This is a standard technique of mine when given a lot of, having a vastly more superior force. So I'm going to get my force set up to advance up like this. All right. There we go. All right. These smaller groups have better troops. Well, they have the thorax pikemen, which are one of the better troops I have. They also have the thorax swordsmen, which are okay. I don't want anybody to run, but I'll solve that in a minute. You will come down like this. Yeah, you're the archers for this army. Cool. And then finally we have our last assault force. Oh, I see they've boxed everybody in right here. Very interesting. Okay. So a slight problem there, mainly because it means that this force, the one I'm bringing in right now, will probably be the one that meets the enemy first. Because of that, I would like... I'm pausing and pausing again to see that my troops are going to where I expect them to be going. So yeah, they've hauled up into a single entry location, which may have been what I should have done myself. God damn it. I don't quite understand what causes it to like select everybody in a group. I guess the shift key does something a little different than I expected to. All right, cool. So now I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Now nobody should be running and we should be moving forward. And we'll see. Now it looks like they're getting ready to redeploy their force. This is a better deployment for us because it allows us to hit them on multiple flanks at the same time. Rather than be only 2, I mean it was 2 flanks before, now it would be more than 2 flanks. This does allow them to get really good utilization out of their slingers though. So that's something to consider. Yeah, they're gonna get pretty good use out of their peltasts. Everybody's walking, right? Okay, let's go a little faster. If anybody moves here, we will react to it. They're just rearranging right now. So I'm not moving in response. My swordsmen do tend to get ahead of my other troops though, which isn't, or I meant my swordsmen, these guys have tended to get ahead, which has resulted in an interesting outcome. All right, let's just slow back down. I want you to march forward.
Double time.
No, single time, please.
Happy to serve the people.
Okay, and then you will file in behind them,
Service of the people.
and you will actually stay way back. And you'll be ready as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with you yet. And then, similarly, we want the thorax pikemen to get in here. But there is position for the swordsmen, so we'll get the swordsmen boxed up here on the left. And then we'll get you here. Stop running. Stop running. Good. All right, now let's slow this down because I'm getting my attack sync out of sync here. You march forward. You take position up behind them. You guys are in range, so just keep what you're doing. And then finally, we actually have 2 forces here. So you get to here. You guys come down this main promenade. Each of you will get a supporting unit that will stay a little bit further back so as not to get totally owned. The general will stay where he is, but we do want you both, I think, actually, to come in like this. Go. And these armies I do want to run, except for these guys. Alright, you're getting close enough now. These horse archers are going to be a pain, but what we want you to move into attack are not that citizen cavalry, these axemen. There you go. And actually, you're not the ones who's supposed to be charging. These are the ones who's supposed to be charging. So, yeah, you're supposed to be charging. Alright, cool. Engage those guys. Should be good. You've engaged, that's good. You're still slowly but surely moving in. Oh, and somehow they engaged us in like in a weird position for us, but really, really bad for them. I mean, it was bad for us only in the sense that it was odd, but it's good for us in the sense that that they sent horses against my pike. These thorax pikemen down here taking the brunt of it. Yeah, charge to your death. Yeah, okay. This is pretty entertaining, but okay. Yep, they're dead. That was fun. March forward. March forward, please. Form back up here. Did I just, or who did I order forward? Not my pikes. Pikes should go forward. You guys should stay here. I don't know how you guys got turned so weirdly, but I want you to get forward. My pikes are also having a harmful effect. I should probably be using my troops to be doing, my general to be doing something. For glory. Pikes, get in there. And then you guys, I would like to... You guys, I would like to get there. Here's my general. So you do battle rhythm on these guys. Second wind on these guys. Did you get them? I don't think we got the second wind going. It's because he just ran in front of our own dudes. Which is probably foolish. Yeah, that's bad for them. Please just engage. There we go. Actually, I want you to hit these guys. I'd like for you to hit those guys. I'll just give a second wind to these same guys. There we go. Yep, this battle is over. I have troops in reserve. The enemy general is dead. They still have a few guys, so let's see who we can, you know, take out in their escape strategy. Is anybody actually gonna make it out? Okay, this is good enough actually. Let's end this battle. No! That was not about what I meant to do. Quit battle. End battle. Yeah, a nice good battle. A couple units of pikemen really took the brunt of it, but they also did the bulk of the work. That's always good. Get those guys some good effort. Wow, I spike sometimes on my audio, guys. I apologize for that. I lean forward and that causes me a audio spike. I just stabbed that guy in the eye. Alright, so we're gonna retake this this place, which of course is continuously harming our our things here. I'd like to get some public order. I think that's what I'm doing here, right? We can get this. It doesn't cost us any food, which is fine. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with this boat. It will be able to assault Trapezos, and this army won't be able to respond. And I can't even force march at this point, so you're just gonna sit in there. Yeah, and you can't recruit any good boats, right? Nope. That's what I expected. Meanwhile, we have to decide what we're gonna do up in the northern regions. So we are building a muster field up here. Right? That's what this is gonna be, a muster field. So why would I build another muster? I guess you can differentiate the muster fields. It's true. Let's make you into consecrated grounds. Wow, that's a big public order for food exchange. That seems totally worth it, actually. And that seems like a huge public order versus food. I want to bring you up to see what's going on here, because Masilla is really gaining some ground. And I don't like that. I really don't want them to be able to take these guys here, so I might actually just go to war with them real quick to grab Iater before this army could. That's something I might consider to do, but I think this is where I'm going to end the episode, guys. So I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a short one, but we managed to take Iconium and Trapezos. We might lose Trapezos to this army, at which point I'm going to have to do the exact same game again of bringing this army eastward to take care of that. But with that being said, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.